Hey there, and welcome to this explainer from the American English Academy. English grammar can be, well, let's just say it can be a little tricky sometimes, right? Today, we're going to tackle one of those classic head scratchers, the difference between used to, be used to, and get used to. So, used to, be used to, and get used to. Man, they sound so similar, don't they? But here's the thing, they mean totally different things. And if you've ever found yourself pausing, wondering which one to use, trust me, you are definitely not alone. So let's get this puzzle solved together, once and for all.
All right, let's dive right in. We're going to start with the first piece of the puzzle, the one that's all about the past, used to.
So here's the key thing to remember about used to. It's all about habits or situations in the past that are over now. They're done. If you say you used to do something, it's a clear signal that you don't do it anymore. That's the main takeaway. The action is finished.
Check out this example. It's perfect. Kelly used to live in South Korea. Simple sentence, right? But it actually tells us two really important things. One, she lived there at some point in the past. And two, and this is just as important, she doesn't live there now. It's like a completed chapter in her life story.
And here's how it works in the negative, which I think is a great way to see it. I didn't used to drink coffee. That tells you what my past was like. But then you add, but now I drink it every day, and bam, you see this huge contrast between the past me and the present me. It shows a complete change.
Okay, let's grab our second puzzle piece. We're going to shift gears a bit now, moving away from the past and into the present with be used to. The magic word for this one? Familiarity.
Yeah, this is a totally different ballgame. When you say you are used to something, it just means you're accustomed to it. It feels normal. It's not weird or new or difficult for you anymore. It's all about how comfortable you are with a situation right now.
Okay, now here's a super important grammar tip, so listen up. This is a spot where a lot of people get tripped up. After be used to, you're always going to use either a verb ending in ing or a noun phrase. Let's see what that looks like. Here's a really modern, relatable example. She's used to working remotely. See that ing on working? That's the rule in action. It just means that for her, working from home is totally normal. It's just another day at the office, or, the home office.
And here's one with a noun phrase, the cold winter weather. When we say Kim wasn't used to the cold winter weather, it tells us that the cold was a new, probably unpleasant, experience for her. She just wasn't comfortable with it yet.
All right, time for the final piece of our puzzle. Get used to. I love this one. If you think of be used to as the destination, feeling comfortable and familiar, then get used to is the journey. It's all about the process of getting there.
Exactly. Get used to is the verb of adapting. It's that whole transitional phase, when something starts out feeling weird or new, and then slowly, over time, it becomes normal. It's that in-between stage. This example just nails that feeling of being in a process. I'm slowly getting used to living in a large city. You can almost feel it happening, right? The person isn't there yet, but they're on their way. The adaptation is in progress.
And we can use it to talk about the future, too. It might take some time, but Lila will get used to her new hairstyle. I think we've all been there, right? Right now, maybe she looks in the mirror and it feels a little strange. But this sentence is basically saying, don't worry, over time, she'll adapt and it'll feel like her own.
Okay, so let's pull it all together in one place. This table makes it super clear. Used to, that's for a habit that's finished, it's in the past. Be used to, that's about being familiar with something right now. And get used to, that's the process of adapting. See? Each one has a very specific job to do.
So, how are you feeling? Think you've got it down? Let's find out. Time for a quick practice round to make sure these ideas really stick. You ready?
Okay, first one. It took some time, but I finally blank the taste of coffee. So what do you think? Is it got used to or was used to? Hint, the answer is right there in the first part of the sentence.
And the answer is got used to. Why? Because that little phrase, it took some time, is our big clue. It tells us this was a process, an adaptation. It wasn't instant, it was a journey.
All right, let's try another one. This is a fill in the blank. Jenny just moved to LA, so she blank in heavy traffic yet. What do you think fits best here?
The best answer here is isn't used to driving. It makes perfect sense, right? She just moved, so the whole crazy LA traffic thing is still new to her.
She's not familiar with it yet. She's probably getting used to it, but she's not there yet.
Hey, fantastic job. You just totally nailed one of the trickiest little puzzles in English. And you know, mastering these kinds of details, that's what really takes your English from good to great. It's what makes you sound so much more natural and fluent.
And hey, if this little explainer helped clear things up for you, just think what else you could learn. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for the American English Academy. We've got a lot more clear, simple guides just like this one to help you master English.
So, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought to make this real for you. Think about your own life. What's one thing you've had to get used to recently? Could be anything. Just think about it. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.